Welcome to Botanical Meditations, meditative reflections on the emotional wisdom of herbs and flowers rooted in myth, meaning, and memory. Today we spend time with the orchid, and if you are interested in quiet moments, reflections through nature and story, please subscribe to my channel. Each episode of the series is an invitation to return to yourself. Now, take a breath with me. Inhale and exhale. Let this be your moment of a soft arrival, while you can focus on my voice and I talk a little bit about the orchid. The orchid has long been misunderstood. Too delicate, too exotic, too particular. But still, the orchid survives in places few flowers could. In the air, on trees, clinging to rocks with nothing but intention and resilience. Its power lies in how fully it embraces what makes it unlike anything else. To me, the orchid is about the courage to be different and the ability to appreciate the strange, fleeting beauty of life. Its petals don't shout, they whisper. If the rose blooms with drama, the orchid teaches us to pay attention, to look twice, to see beneath the surface. In Eastern medicine, orchids were once believed to bring harmony to the body and spirit. Some species were used in remedies for the lungs, the immune system, or emotional well-being. They were rare, yes, but not just decorative. They had purpose, they had presence. In Victorian flower language, gifting an orchid meant you are extraordinary. It was a way to say, I see your uniqueness. I value what sets you apart. Astrologically, orchids belong to Aquarius, the innovator, the water bearer, the sign that dares to be different, not for attention, but because truth matters more than fitting in. And that spirit lives in the orchid's energy. Spiritually, orchids are often linked to the crown chakra, the quiet center of truth and vision. Not loud wisdom, but the kind that emerges in stillness. Some say they carry the energy of Neptune, some say of Pluto, planets that both govern intuition, depth, and the unseen. The orchid reminds us that beauty isn't always soft or obvious. Sometimes it's strange, complicated. And now I want you to turn inwards and invite the orchid's energy into your own body. Not as something to figure out, just as something to feel. Feel the surface beneath you, let your body be held, and bring your attention to the space behind your forehead. Imagine a soft light there, pale, violet, like an orchid in early bloom. Let that light drift down to your throat. Let your breath flow slowly, easily. The orchid appears before you in your mind's eye. Notice its shape, its colors, it may seem unusual, it may not fit where others expect it to, and yet here it is, and here you are. With every inhale, welcome its presence. With every exhale, allow it to settle. Let the orchid hover in your chest while I am saying some affirmations that you can repeat in your mind. Your orchid, your flower, blooms in your time, in your rhythm. And that bloom transfers its trust in itself over to you. My truth is enough. I am allowed to be different. There's beauty in the in-between. I trust my timing. My uniqueness is my power. I release the need to be understood. I bloom in unlikely places. Stillness reveals my wisdom. I carry elegance in my own way. I do not need to explain my softness. I am rooted in mystery and meaning. I let life surprise me. Now you let the orchid rest inside your body, your lungs, your throat. Let it steady your breath. And let it loosen the tension you have carried from trying to fit in. You are not made to be explained. You are made to be experienced. Let this image stay with you. May it become a symbol you carry into your day. Maybe it's something you return to when being different feels like a burden instead of a strength. Real self-expression doesn't ask us to fit in, it asks us to be true. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Botanical Meditations, and if this resonated, I would love to hear. Leave a comment, a flower emoji. Be curious what flower we meet next time. Until then, keep blooming in your time, in your way.